こいつ泣き止まなくて他の奴らが眠れねえからさ。
母ちゃん。
おいで、抱っこしてあげる。
いい。アトラおっぱいないし。どうせならフミタンがいい。こら、
フミタン、お気になさらず。
Hey, what's up guys? So I finally got enough time to watch the 13th episode of Iron-Blooded Orphans, and yeah, this episode was most definitely probably the most entertaining out of all the episodes by far. And the reason why I say that is because Mikazuki is a fucking champ, dude. Like, oh my god. Like, at first, Ku Delia, like, tried to hug Mikazuki, right? And then he was just like, what are you doing? And then he gets that look on his face and just completely makes out with her. And then, oh my god, like this episode was a roller coaster. It really was. And then especially at the beginning of the episode itself, where it shows, I believe his name is McGillis, the Char dude, and his little fiance. And his fiance was like, oh man, I don't have as big as breasts as the other girls. I'm still a child. And he's just like, you know, he's a real gentleman about it. And then like basically this entire episode was just very rated R, dude. Even Turbine just like completely made out with one of his thoughts. I just like, are you serious? Like this episode was overall rated R. But moving on, one of the interesting things that I really liked about this episode was how Akihiro had a funeral for his brother Masahiro that recently passed away in the last episode, or this episode to be more technical. And he also received Gundam Gushin, because it's a little thing to remind him of his brother that recently passed away. And speaking of Gundam Gushin, oh my god, I really did not like the pilot of that mobile suit. I don't know about any of you guys, but that dude was just so cocky, he was a jerk, and he honestly deserved to be killed off. And, you know, Mikazuki, he even questioned Mikazuki, or Mikazuki starts to question himself, because he told Mikazuki, you're enjoying this. And throughout the episode, you'll notice that Mikazuki, you know, is, you know, thinking about it. I mean, he probably is thinking to himself, does he really enjoy killing people? But he kind of just brushes it off, you know. But he still kind of thinks about it. And it kind of, you know, questions his character, or at least it shows the audience that he's reevaluating his own character himself. And lastly, at the end of the episode, you can see that something very dangerous is about to happen to Ku Delia, or at least it foreshadows something that is, or a big event that will happen soon. And he says this will be the death of Ku Delia at the colony. Alright, so anyways, let me explain to you guys how I feel about Ku Delia this far in the series. And at first, I just really did not actually care for Ku Delia as a character that much, but I still liked her. But as this series, you know, kind of picked up and we got to know how every character feels pretty much and their relationships with one another, she has actually earned a bit of significant respect from me as a character, and I only wish her happiness, and I don't want her to get like mistreated or not mistreated. I don't want anything necessarily bad to happen to her, but the only bad thing that I want to kind of happen is that I want to see her get kidnapped or taken hostage or something like that. Because it will be very interesting to see Mikazuki react to that, and I just want to see what lengths he would possibly go through just to save Ku Delia. Because it is very obvious that he has feelings for Ku Delia, judging by the very, very good scene that we saw at the end of the episode. And it would just be very cool just to experience. And also, speaking of that kiss, Atra, dude, like, oh my god. Like, I was really, if you guys don't know by now, I actually ship Atra and Mikazuki. I think they would be, like, the best couple ever, you know, but, and you can even see Atra, like, sneeze after the kiss happens. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, that's just about it for today's episode review. Sorry it was late. It is the holidays after all. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.
舞い落ちる